All right, you in the Q's room. Welcome everybody. Join in. This is the podcast of truth. You're in the room with Q and my good friend right here, Shanti. I like to call her Maggie. And the guest that we have today, the special guest, he's actually an entrepreneur, fashion designer, creative director, artist, icon, you know, in the city. My good friend Kenya, he like to go by Rude Boy Ken. It's an honor to have you on here.
Likewise,
you know.
Likewise, I appreciate you so much for inviting me.
Yeah, yes, sir. I've always kept up with you, you know, just from, you know, us being friends, going to school together and things like that.
Likewise.
I remember when you was going to MSU, I think you was doing photography, a little bit of photography.
That's definitely when I picked up on that.
And so,
was he doing photography on campus?
yeah, he was doing some photography on campus.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask you, like, how did the photography start?
Man, that it's crazy how everything comes full circle because it started with music first.
You can talk to the mic right there,
too.
too.
Oh, my bad. I'm so
sorry.
sorry.
You good? Now you good.
Yeah. It always started with the music first. Like, I was making music, you know, just something that me and my best friend, like, which I'm like his creative director and help him with a lot of things as far as his music. He still makes music now, my best friend E-Man.
Okay.
So we were just cooking up. And I got to I was already at a young age thinking about the production of what it takes to make music. So I was like, man, bro, if I get a camera, it was something I was already had a fascination for.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, let me cop this camera. So at least if I ever needed a photo shoot for anything music related, I could do it myself. Okay. So it's all out of that necessity of just vertical integration, owning stuff within your supply chain.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I got the camera though and caught writer's block.
Yeah.
Didn't make no music for a long time. So
you're doing music before the photography?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like making music since remember making my first stuff 2011.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's a while ago. For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever you were making music, that was all you was doing at the time? Like no photography,
no photography
nothing
at all. It was always, I just had a good thing for the arts.
Okay.
But it was just music at that point. 'Cause I just feel like with creative journeys, it's like anything else where it's like a skill set in which you got to hone.
Right.
And that's one thing I've been noticing, just seeing the progression of artists. That's my biggest thing that I like seeing someone start from here to making it there.
Right.
That destination, because people, when people get to a certain level, it's always as if this person is superhuman, but it's like, nah, this person started right here.
Yeah.
They just had the drive to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
It's like even recently, this week, Tyler announced he got the
Louis Vuitton. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy being bro, looking at 2011 Tyler being Yonkers and shit. Bro, what is this? It was dope, but just to see that's where he started to where he's at now.
Right. The plenty of outlets that you could get off of just expanding your knowledge and who you are.
Bro. Yes.
Yeah. So with that being said, when did fashion kick in?
Ooh, okay. Well, fashion, I always had an affinity for fashion just in general. But at the same time, it's crazy. I tell people all the time, bro, I'm as Fort Worth as they get. We were back then, our fly was just Ralph Lauren, just a lot of Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
But over time, just another thing, I always grew up in the thrift shop. My mom can thrift and still do that to this day.
Okay.
So just picking up that.
Yeah.
So as older as I got, I was like, man, the polo ain't really my steez, no. And then that just start expanding into fashion. And then it was 2016, and this when I transferred to UNT, and that's just being at a liberal arts school, just seeing so much inspiration.
Right.
And I told myself, man, I just want to go through the process of making a product.
Okay.
I wanted to, the concept of taking, and it's still a reference till this day. I'm so sorry. That's probably a girl calling.
You good? Yeah,
I know that she was in the area. She said she was gonna stop. Is that Frankie? Yeah. Yeah, you can just if you want Gio, you can just answer it and just let her. Yeah. But yeah, man. So it was that affinity of I'm so sorry. Where we was at, bro?
You was.
I was gonna drop something. I just
you was on fashion, but you was talking about how you was at UNT.
Yes,
and you were seeing more.
Gotcha. Yeah. So it was just seeing so much, and then it was, and this is still my like a truth that I follow with my creative process.
Yeah.
Taking what you see in your mind and bringing it to reality with zero compromise.
Okay.
Because whenever you do that, when you put it into, and this has been with everything I've ever done.
Yeah.
Whenever it went straight from mind to reality with zero compromise.
Yeah.
Think about it. To do something that's zero compromise, that's a lot of not budging.
Yeah.
Financially.
Not for sure.
On your perspective, it's on some like
no progress. Like,
bro, it's like I can't bud. Like, I see it, and every time. So that goes back into the fashion. I was like, man, I got an idea. I just want to bring it to life. See what happens. So it was around the time, this like 2016. So this is around 2013. Like the Yeezus era. It was like definitely an inspiration of
that
Kanye.
Was for sure. Yeah.
And I made this one shirt. It was on some political shit. It was like the America shirt. Mm-hmm. And it's like, bro, I dropped that shirt.
I remember that. I got one. Yeah. Bro, I actually got one.
Then that's love, bro.
Yeah.
That's love, bro. And it's crazy because I told myself, because that was in 2016. So I told myself around 2026, I will do like a 10-year anniversary. And like by then I should like launch the brand that I'm working on now and just incorporate that back in for real day ones.
Okay.
But it was just that concept of like, let me make something, zero compromise. And I had to go through that process of being like, I got an idea. Mm-hmm. Just through Instagram at the time, I found like an artist at Texas Women's. Mm-hmm. He was a cool artist. So I hit him up. I'm like, hey man, this idea I got, boom, paid him. Mm-hmm. He brought it to life. My other partner, my other friend Ori, which is like, bro, he on some Donald Glover shit. Yeah. Like a person that does it all.
Yeah.
So then I tapped in with him and we like put a collaborative effort to finalize the design, taking a picture but making it fashion. Mm-hmm. So boom, we added what we needed to add, and then I just like dropped. I don't know necessarily. I remember the story, bro.
Yeah.
But essentially, like it came from just intrinsic value. I want to do something, put it out into the world. Bro, ended up selling like 300 of them in one summer.
Okay, so over the years, or maybe a few months, you did the, was it the Chanel Channel Orange? Yeah.
Bro, and crazy story that y'all are able to like. My friends that heard this story, but this is the first time like the world didn't heard this story.
Yeah.
That move changed my life.
That's why I was.
And it all started in my mind because it was the time where this like went into business with my friends and stuff, and we got the business going. And we were like locked tight. We came in with an agreement like, hey, bro, we got this machine. We got to pay this machine off. But once we pay this machine off, then we all can do our own things respectively. So it's very much being a team player within a dynamic too to just make things work. Mm-hmm. So we were able to pay the embroidery machine off. For my first embroidery machine, we was able to pay it off. And then, so this around the time, like I just
one machine, like, or
single head, like a little. It looked like a little thing that you could put right here, just like a little mom and pop embroidery machine.
Right.
So we were just making designs and stuff, and just building, just creating.
Yeah.
We paid the machine off. Now we have free reign to do what we want to do.
Right.
So
I was gonna ask you. Okay, so once you got the machine, that one machine made the Channel Orange sweater, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I was thinking in my head because she actually wanted to ask you also about the Kehlani.
Oh yes, for sure. That leads into that's kind of like the Channel Orange story.
Yes. How did that come about, and how did you feel in the moment?
Okay, so
your initial thought, like as soon as you opened that DM and you saw Kehlani's name, what was your first thought? Like,
well, it was even more. And by that time, we were already like chopping it up. It was like crazy. The Channel Orange shit on Twitter is living. People feeling the art. They liking it.
Yeah.
It was this one chick. Her name was Kelly, and shout out to Kelly because it was one of the. She was a Kehlani fan, and she posted with the Channel Orange hat on. And a lot of people don't know Kehlani's a big Frank fan. Uh-huh. So she was like, whoa, like, cause she had like some Kehlani merch on. And Kehlani was like, whoa, where did you get that hat from?
Yeah.
So she like jumped over it, like the initial thing was like, whoa, where did you get that hat from? And she was like, from me.
Yeah.
So then like when I seen it, and I was like, oh shit, cause when I was just chilling, I'm like, bro, Kehlani just added me on Twitter. Like, what the fuck? And I'm like, bro, like, I'm just like, bro, it's like, it didn't feel real.
For sure.
It wasn't like I was tripping. Cause at the end of the day, like,
not for sure.
I always kind of know, like, I got greatness within.
I wouldn't know what to do with my life.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy though.
I would have just looked at it for a very long time. I would have freaked out.
Nah, facts. And it was don't get me wrong, it wasn't so I ain't gonna be like, oh, just chilling. Nah, nigga was like, bro, okay. Like, even though it wasn't like that. Like, you know,
but it's crazy though,
to be from Fort Worth too. So boom, she
off
just
of your own just
and wanted it. So she just wanted the hat. She went on, and then it was this one time where like I had my site down actually, but I sent her a link that she could only get into the site, and I actually seen that she was in the site, and she was like, instead of ordering it from your site, can I just Cash App you? I was like, bet. So time went by. She a busy woman, but boom, she sent the Cash out, and she sent more. Cause she
on top of
cause she wanted that Channel Orange hat, the one she originally seen. Then she wanted this blonde hat that I made. So I sent her that, but I also had like a leftover from a drop, and it was like one of the blonde ones I did with the Franco, where it's like a whole cover. So I just sent it to her. I sent it to her, bro, and like sent it to her PO box and stuff, and So.
Well, because I know when my question is, so when you posted that sweater, I remember it went crazy, like on Twitter or whatever. Of course, people was, where do you get it, or how can I get it? Right. So you got to hurry up quick, make a website. You only got one machine at this time, right? Right. So how did you? Okay. I mean, you had to send thousands of.
Also,
of sweaters,
all the great questions. Okay,
so that's.
I think I need to lay it out. I gotta explain the origin of the Channel Orange. Like I didn't get to explain it all the way because when I'm telling you, it's these certain feelings that God always give me. Like not even on it's just a feeling. Yeah. And maybe people can resonate with it because I was doing like Lyft and Uber, like 2020, fresh out of college, economy bad, we in COVID. But I just graduated school, so I'm like doing Lyft and Uber. But something in my mind was just like, bro, like my purpose is just like the feeling I would get from creating. Even when I was busting down orders, it was just this feeling of like, bro, this is what I want to do. So I was just feeling that feeling. Yeah. And me and my partner, we went to just a thrift shop in Denton. And I'm like, bro, I got a feeling, bro. And I just seen 2 orange sweaters.
2 next to each other.
Right next to each other.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I got an idea. Boom. So boom, I sent it off to like the embroidery people. Boom, they sent me back the files. I ran it, bro. Just posted it, but and then till this day, like my partner Della. Shout out to my partner Della. Like he's doing his thing too. Yeah. And but Della like he Fort Worth too, but he like listening to the trap stuff and stuff. Yeah. Like, he was just like, bro, I don't even know what Channel Orange is. He was just like, I don't know. But I was just like, Della, bro, it's gonna go.
Know what channel
yeah. You be surprised.
Yeah. Right. It's like, yeah.
But yeah, it's a classic.
Album still gets played.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And the like timeless music. Yeah. So, but he was like, well, whatever it is, if you feeling it, King, like, bro, I feel it. He's like, I just don't know what it is. But I'm like, bro, trust me. Went home. I only made 2. So think about it. I only seen them orange sweaters. Boom, I made them, posted it, and it just started going. I'm like, bro, it's starting to catch a little bit of steam. Right. Then it just started compounding.
That's what, yeah.
And then that led to like, how can I get these? So my business partner at the time, my partner, still my brother to this day, my partner Wesley, we already know how to bust down sites because that's what we were doing. When we got the equipment, we already had the site. So we were like, we wanted to like build up the hype, but it just kept going to the point like, okay, we about to drop the site. We set the site live, and I'm like, man, in my mind, I was very much thinking like small goals, but like, bro, if this give me enough money to keep the bills paid for the next month, I didn't got paid off my art.
Oh, you good?
So I'm just thinking very much like, you know, small level, bro. I dropped the site. We sold 100 for $80 in 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
The channel, bro, and it was just like a. What the fuck? Like it was like I mean, keep in mind,
like broke the internet almost for real.
We were so scared. Yeah. So if you do the 100 times, that was like 8,009. And that was just off the Channel Orange, and we also had like hats and shit. So we netted about. It was like, and it was all off my
capitalized brain.
Like we closed like 10 bands in like 10 minutes, and it was like and it's crazy. So crazy. That shit. We were so scared, so we shut down the site. We were like, what the fuck? We shut down the site, which we shouldn't. But the only reason we shut down the site, which feeds back into y'all question, cause we were like, bro, we only got a 1-head machine, right? But that made us start thinking that would up my businessman level. I had to start thinking, okay, we got to find somewhere to fulfill this shit. If it was taking me like,
Right.
the front didn't take long. It's the back that track listing
The
took
little-
about 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the words, it's them dots.
Yeah.
But just them dots every time. It's just like,
The little needle just.
yeah, just a small little detail on them
Yeah.
dots, bro. And that's why, fast forward to 2024, 2023, I removed the dots. It was just businessman stuff, like just thinking more efficiency.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
we had to find fulfillment. So we called around, boom, 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 boom. We found this place called FW Promo. We got quotes. It made sense. Boom. Hey, this how many we ordered it.
Right.
It's a spot in actually.
So how many machines is in that one that you
Bro.
use now?
When FW did it,
Or yeah, then.
when they had like 10, 12 heads. So a 12 head is like bro, something that fills up a
Hell
wall.
yeah.
They had like 10 of them in there to the point where they were able to break that down in a week. Customers are happy. Keep in mind, we shut down the site in 8 minutes, 10 minutes. They want the restock. Restock, boom. That's when I dropped the blonde on top of it. So it was just a series of finding my lane. Finding my lane, and bro, and then that led to, so this is the most money I have ever made in my life off my brain. That kind of confirmed to me to be like, you can do it. You can do it. You know, that just confirmed like, bro, you are who you think you are, you know, to a certain extent. So
Yeah.
I got that money. So keep in mind, the most money I'd ever made, I wasn't thinking stupid. Like, bro, I'm about to bro, I took that money, invested, and bought a 6-head for myself to cut the middleman out.
Okay.
So like the last drop, my third restock. I said this is my last one before the summer, and that's when I loaded it up. I did like a SZA, the Kendrick Lamar,
Okay, yeah.
like some
The
pieces
Tyler,
that I
the
only
Creator,
dropped
and
once.
yeah,
like the Igor, which
Yeah.
the whole time, like I only
Yeah.
dropped certain like them only once.
limited.
Yeah, but
for
I
sure.
busted all of them down myself, like in a
That's what's-
shed in Fort Worth with no
Yeah,
AC.
hot.
Busted it all down by myself, and that was cool. But I'm not trying to get ahead of myself, but that in retrospect, I was thinking like cutting the middleman out at that time, but in reality, I was working kinda harder than smarter.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was just like, man, I'm cutting the middleman out.
Doing more than what you really need to be. Yeah.
And exactly. That's
Yeah.
why I tell creatives now, if I could tell 2024 Ken, telling 2021 Ken, and I was told this by just like older people that was in business, seen the greatness. They were like, man, your mind, you make money off your thoughts. You should be making all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, I'm hard body.
Yeah.
I'm from Fort Worth,
Yeah,
manual
for sure.
labor. Like, bro, I didn't like don't let the good looks in the fashion sense. Like, bro, hard work.
Out the mud for real.
Hard work,
Yeah.
mowing yards, all of that, 12, 13, like then got money, raking leaves. Like, bro, I've never been a skirt of no hard work. So I was
for
like,
sure.
oh, bro, I'm just working for myself. But in reality, I was just driving myself down. 'Cause I'm 14 hours straight. You know how hot it get in Texas. And keep in mind, the
And dry.
shade is concrete, so it's hotter in the shade than outside.
Yeah.
Just a madman that summer, but it was just all for the pursuit of happiness and just to put my art into the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a question.
What's good?
So, with you being the creator that you are,
Yeah.
who were your influences, or who did you look up to,
Oh,
or
off the
did you
top.
have any?
Off the top, definitely have influences. Like, I never want to be like, oh, I inspired me, because it definitely was not that. I'll say first and foremost, my biggest like inspiration off the top is Kanye, for sure. And it's wild that I say that because I feel like people don't know, like, when music grab you at a young age. I was real deal, like, getting out of school, coming home, watching Touch the Sky, like it's like I'm seeing this shit in real time, like so it was like I grew, like, since College Dropout, I was a Kanye fan, like, authentically, like I didn't get put on the Kanye as a teenager and went back. I was there.
Yeah.
So just seeing that, Kanye, then the older I became, Pharrell.
I was thinking Pharrell too.
I always liked Pharrell, but the older I became, I'm like, he's really him.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Nigga don't age.
I was just about to say,
nah, for real, skincare, man.
Man.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Take care
For
of
sure.
yourself. So I'll say Kanye, Pharrell, and those are like music influences. But then like my two biggest music influences. But I can't deny But not as far as a creator, but like since we on music, Wayne too.
Yeah.
Like I got an older brother, 3 years older than me, bro. So he like Wayne was at one point was
fucks with Wayne.
Was that, and he still is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I would say them. But Definitely. Another person as far as creativity, as far as ideology of creating, is Virgil.
Oh yeah,
Virgil.
Rest in peace.
A lot of people fail to realize. Yeah. A lot of the cool shit that we seen from Kanye was Virgil. God,
what happened to Virgil?
Yeah, the Glow in the Dark tour was Virgil. The Yeezy set was Virgil. Yeah. Like, you know, he was very
you still seeing some of the stuff.
Is here. And
it's crazy.
Art.
Yeah.
When you put art into the world, it's there forever.
Right.
Art is the thing about like Van Goghs and Mona Lisas. That's the shit that people still line up to go see and make people feel. And that's also another channel of creation. Mm-hmm. When I think about art in the lamest terms, it should make you do two things. It should evoke feeling or thought.
Right. Out the way.
Music gonna make you feel or think.
Right.
Art gonna make you feel or think. Mm-hmm. So anything that I try to do, I try to craft it with that parameter of that. It goes through that scope
how you
of
feel.
Reality to brain to reality with zero compromise, but am I capturing the goal to make you feel or think? Yeah. You know, so and all of them people kind of do that. Yeah. Pharrell gonna make you feel or think. Virgil feel or think. So yeah. You know, and it's just subconscious too. Yeah. Like just, yeah.
So with creatives, since that being, you know, the people that you idolize, is those the same people that you idolize when it comes to business as well? Or is it kind of a different type of crowd?
Yes and no, because I'm trying to see.
Because, you know, you got different people in businesses, honestly, you know.
That's a great question, bro. Like, that's a super great question because I would say I kind of looked at them as far as like style, just creativity. Ironically, it's flip side when it comes to independent. Yeah. When it comes to independent, Nipsey was like the biggest pillar of like business. As far as like how, because I'm so much, I can't be on. Or I don't want to be on. Yeah. You know, so when I see people like a Larry June, a Currency, Nip, even like Russ, La Russell, like
the brand, like
bro, like these people where it's like
pushing the brand,
get paid, off of it. We could cultivate it without. See, we don't gotta tap dance. We ain't gotta do none of them. We don't gotta sign off our rights. Yeah. So when it comes to that, and even what I'm building now with the people I'm building it with, I'm like, bro, I'm trying to put us in a position where if we leverage this shit right, we won't have to sign. Another person that's great at that, man, I need to get closer to this mic. I hope it's Brent Fayez. He's independent. Yeah. He's as big as he is. He's independent.
And he fired too,
bro. So when I see people like that, it's like I fuck with his music, but I fuck with the business acumen to be like, bro, he's this big and independent. Mm-hmm. That's monumental within itself. Like, you know, so. Yeah, that's a very good question. I guess I look at more of the independent, smaller artists. Yeah. Because that's more the lane I want to be in. I don't want to, whatever I'm putting into the world, I don't necessarily want to be the biggest sort of. It's just like, bro.
Success, really.
Success. And that's quantum. If I can wake up, do what I want, when I want, with the people I love, that's success to me. Yeah. I don't got to be like success is a mansion or success is this tangible thing. Yeah. It's the intangible. Okay. And independent can do that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. So this is a part where we get a little bit more into, you know, fun questions. Okay, you know, who really, you know, Rude Boy is. Yeah. Well, starting, you know, how did you get the name Rude Boy? Where did that come from?
Rude Boy Ken, man, that was like some bro. It's crazy, bro. People would think I'm crazy. I have like 5 or 6 of them. Yeah. But you know what? That's crazy. That I feel like that's a direct influence of my influences. Mm-hmm. And y'all gonna start noticing it. And now, if y'all probably already noticed it, every artist. And the thing about it, it's not an artist thing. It's a human thing. Mm-hmm. Artists are just people that we see grow. Think about the eras in which every artist go through. And I just feel like I was in the era of Rude Boy Ken. It's just these monikers that's like, okay, if I got some fly shit on, I'm feeling like this. I feel like that. I feel like that. But it's like Rude Boy Ken, that's really just on some, like, I'm going to get what's mine. But in reality, I'm a nice person. So it's like, a lot of people like, are you really rude though? And I'm like, just so you got to find out. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
So you just gave it to yourself pretty much.
Rude, it sound fly. Okay. Because Kid Ken was the original name. That's still my handle. I told myself I would never change that. Yeah. Because that was like the first version. Like that came from Kid Cudi. Like off the top. So it was just the first version of me doing that. So I said I'll never change my @name or my handles. But even when it's time for me to like, cause right now I'm gearing up. Like I'm making.
But the business is still it's Rude Boy though, ain't it?
Rude Boy King.
Like the revenge.
Rude Boy, yeah. Rude
you know
Boy
what I'm saying?
Revenge. Okay, yes.
So,
Rude Boy Revenge was like as far as the business.
Yeah, okay.
And that was cause Rude Boy King and Rude Boy Revenge really came from. Man, let me. Yeah, we gonna keep it real. It was really like, bro, I really felt like I was dealing with like an ex for a long time, bro.
Right.
That didn't necessarily believe in me, but it's crazy.
Type
like,
of timing for
and
real.
shout out to her too, because it's no bad blood or nothing. But I'm just speaking my truth.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's what it brought out.
But it wasn't necessarily like, oh, like I'm about to. It was just more like, bro, it's crazy. Broke up in 2020. All that Kehlani shit, the elevation took root 2021, and I swear. And I'm not bashing it. Like, I'm not going to mention on the comment. I'm not no person to do that. Like, I don't mention names and shit. That's like, you know what I mean? But I got to speak my truth.
For sure.
I got to speak my truth. I just felt like she was sleeping on me. It's like, she didn't see it.
Yeah,
but as soon as we broke up, it happened.
That's like, okay, you don't.
And it happened.
You don't see it? All right.
Yeah. Yeah. And it happened to the point
I'll
where,
just
like,
keep the
bro,
receipt.
like, if you just stayed down a little bit longer, but at the same time, you did stay down. You made that decision.
Yeah.
And it worked for you. Like,
sure.
whatever, like, it worked, you know?
Sure. Yeah.
But that was kind of what that was derived in. And that's something where it's like, that's something that everybody could kind of relate to once they understand what it is.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even malicious. It was just like, I'm about to do this shit for me.
Right.
I'm about to do this shit for me, you know? So
Yeah.
just transmuting energy.
It's like just putting yourself first and whatever you.
Essentially,
Yeah.
exactly what
For
it was.
sure.
So that's what spawned Rude Boy Ken. But then,
Okay.
then I got like, you know, all of these other names, like, you know, like Omar Ken, One Man Army Rebel. That's when I was in the trenches, when I was in the factory. Like, bro, I am busting. Just imagine like 100 orders, but like every order came from me.
Yeah.
So you have a name from like a different phase of your life.
Facts.
Right.
Because right now, I'm like, when I'm on my fly, it's like Lenny Kravitz is Kenny Kravitz.
Yeah.
So it's like Kenny, when I'm on my fly shit, it's Kenny
Some
Kravitz.
different shit.
Yeah, you know. But I even said like with my rap name, I don't think it would be Kid Ken coming back because like I'm a grown man now. But it's just but yeah, so whenever I do like, which I'm working on music actively now, but I'll probably change my rap name and shit when I do come back. Just something probably, I'm thinking about Kenya Abdul, just make it straight like my name.
Yeah.
Like Pharrell Williams, Kanye West.
Type of shit.
Kenya Abdul. I got a really cool name.
Pushing your name. Yeah.
Got a really cool name too.
Yeah.
So those are some more grown shit. So.
Everybody ain't got that, so that's a luxury.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know if I'd be pushing my name, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I understand that.
You know what I'm
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Your name sounds
Quavy and
good.
Thomas, I don't know.
Yeah. Backwood Q, though.
You
That's hard,
know,
though.
Backwood I could push, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going by Q right now. so.
I feel it. But,
Yeah.
but once again, that's showing no
Yeah.
phases.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we, you know. So I just be looking at life like that. Like,
As you grow, you learn more, and you know,
just evolution.
certain things just are behind you. So
Facts.
you know,
Facts. Absolutely.
yeah. All right. So who did you have a question? Or you? Because you know I'm.
Fun questions.
We just asking
Okay.
you know, just whatever questions right now, just
Yeah.
getting a little bit in your mind.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm open book.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I like that. Because he really giving us a dive. Like, oh, you want to know about me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tell
for
you
sure.
about me.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, out of everything you've done,
Yeah.
from the time your accomplishment started to now, what was your favorite parts of that? Out of all the goals you met,
Until-
which one was that one that you was like, I would never forget?
Like the most proudest of
Yes.
creation.
Mm-hmm.
They're like kids and children.
Yeah.
I can't really.
Like you.
I said for one point though, I would say, man, I don't know yet, but I can say I took a, and it's not even, it may be my hardest piece, but it was just a personal piece I made where I made like I went into a thrift and like I still do that. Like I go into
Yeah.
thrifts, find random stuff and just put my stuff on it. I went
Yeah.
into a thrift and found like a Dickies work jacket and I like made it like a Tyler the Creator theme joint. And that's crazy. Another untold story. Some people may know. Like Tyler younger cousin, which would look like his brother, but like it's his younger cousin. He hit me up and was like, bro, like this shit is clean. Like I'm trying to get some shit. He said T as in like actually Tyler trying to get some shit. But it was one of them things where like life was moving, and I asked for his shipping address, but bro didn't send it. But it was just crazy to be that just confirmed that like bro,
the work is there.
And the amount of motherfuckers that be on that be looking. And then so when I made that, but that was from like when I made like the Call Me If You Get Lost. Like I made the hardest Tyler shit.
Yeah,
the
that was shit.
Tyler shit. And then
the crew necks and stuff.
Yeah, but another recent one though, I can't quantify the biggest one. I just know it's just certain, like the Kehlani shit was cool too. That was a moment. Yeah. The recent one was when I like some shit that I didn't even drop because like it was like one of them things where I cooked it up, but then I probably got cold feet or just was dealing with life shit. Mm-hmm. But I made like these Mr. Morale PG Lang hats. Like I flipped them and like put Kendrick on the side of them. Yeah. And Dave Free, and I don't know if niggas know who Dave Free is, but that was like the president of TDE at one point, and that's Kendrick manager. To this like PG Lang is Dave Free and Kendrick. Right. And like, so and this is a secondary page. This is not my main page. Yeah. He took time to like, bro, these bootlegs are horrible. Which is and a nigga like me, that's the type of shit that make me
I remember that. I was gonna get into that.
But bro, that was so much the biggest compliment ever. Because at the end of the day, what I do, make a nigga think, I made him feel, and keep in mind, this is a secondary page.
No matter how the feeling
nigga,
is.
you took time.
Or thought,
Y'all doing shit with Martine Rose. Y'all doing collaborations with Chanel right now.
Yeah.
And that nigga took the time to say that. Yeah. Not on no hate shit. But I transmute energy for real.
A whole post though.
That showed me genius recognize genius. For sure. Cause it's gonna be a day when
so
I'm
you took it like
for sure, and it's not even gonna be on like no malicious shit like you was hating. It's gonna be on like nah, bro, I'm that nigga. That's what I like. Yeah, but
you know what it is. Like
bro,
you see it.
Greatness?
You see it.
You see greatness. And like I mentioned, I said shit. What's up the internship?
Yeah,
you fucking with something. Look at all the amount of bootleg Kendrick shit, bootleg shit in the market in general. But nigga, you took the time to speak on that. It made you think and it made you feel. Yeah. You can say it was
feel some type of way.
Bro.
For sure.
For sure. So I guess I can say my most recent one is
or
that.
Negative. Yeah.
That's my most recent one is that for sure. Yeah. And buy my embroidery machine, but that was just more like they're milestones, but I don't put too much. I appreciate the moments, but it's also more, I got so much more to go. Yeah. And everybody that's madly successful is that hunger never leave. I still feel like, bro, I ain't did shit. But a lot of people feel like, bro, I done did a lot more than a lot of people. I still, cause I know the levels in the heights I want to take this shit to, and
it's
I'm just
like
praying
your mindset and what you want out of it. Yeah. Okay.
But I can say to answer your question, the Dave Free shit. And that was a nigga hating. Yeah. We're not hating. Hating. I can't say. Let me get out of that mind.
Now you can't see him because they gonna be like, you say I was hating.
I stand on what I say.
Standing on business.
I stand on what I say. Yeah. You know? Like I tell you all the time, like I'm very much an eccentric person, but I'm still a Fort Worth nigga through and through. Yeah. Still. So that's just. But I ain't gonna say he was hating. He said what he, like I said, it was
just don't say hating no more.
Yeah, it wasn't hating. It was just, you know, he said he spoke his piece.
Congratulate.
Yeah, congratulate. You know what I mean? So I'll say that would probably be like my most recent
was the best one.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Did you have like, you know, we still just digging in your brain. Did you have a child? As a child, did you have a celebrity crush growing up?
Yeah, Rihanna. That bro,
like as
everyone.
Flip side though, crazy. That kind of inspired the Rude Boy Ken shit too. Cause seventh grade, I was 7, so this 09, 010. When that Rude Boy video came out, that's part subconscious inspired that shit too. Cause that was just like in the moment, that was like, bro, this is just the hottest smoking thing ever. And then just like that video and Rihanna in that video. And now I don't even really feel that way, but in that moment, that's so Rihanna, Riri for sure. Okay. Yeah, Riri for sure. But shit, that was really what it for as far as celebrity crushes. But it wasn't even just like, like a Rihanna, but I was like, that was my celebrity crush though. For sure. Yeah.
So you didn't have like a MySpace or nothing?
I didn't have a MySpace.
You never put like a girl in the background or nothing? Like on your page?
You did that?
I possibly could have.
I think I had like Megan Good a couple times.
I didn't know how to do all that.
That was really
like when you could change your background.
I know you could,
you could put it as rappers and all that stuff.
Yeah, I had like, bro, crazy, bro. I probably at that time, bro, I probably had some anime shit on there, bro.
Oh, type. Oh, using that shit.
2008, 09, bro. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I was on that.
Anime.
Yeah,
I can't. I'm trying.
I don't know why I never had.
But I feel it though. It's one of them things. It's very much.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. And,
but,
and I tell people all the time. Like, bro, I'm gonna sound crazy, bro. I ain't really watched no Fast and Furiouses. I haven't really watched I watched the Black Marvel movies, but at the same time, I know that that's good shit. I just haven't. The interests aren't there. I'm more like on some. I'm trying to see the music of somebody, and it's crazy because like the polarization of growing up. My brother, he used to wake up and put on Sports Take or Sports Center in the morning, the First Take.
Oh yeah, still.
Yeah. Bro, that's still the program for that's still his program.
Yeah.
But I would wake up and throw on MTV Jams, BET Jams,
different lane, yeah.
MTV2 type shit, and but I didn't really. Yeah, to answer the question, I probably had some animation on my MySpace. yeah.
I didn't know how to do none of that. You know about Bebo?
Yeah, I had Bebo.
You had a Bebo?
Yeah, I ain't really mess with Bebo, but I had one though. But MySpace was like, I don't know. Like I had a top 8, so like everybody was like loyal to me.
Yeah. I remember
some people like at one time it got to like top 24. Like,
oh, so you was in the trend? Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy though.
Yeah.
I don't think I want top 24.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, I think sometimes I have 4 in there.
Yeah.
But okay, so I had an interesting question for you. We go through many changes during our lives.
Facts.
So when did you realize who you truly were, or are you still trying to figure that out?
I feel like I know who I am, but I felt like I found myself in the lowest moments.
Yeah, for sure.
Moments, because when you're back against the wall, your character is tested. To be like, are you a sound person?
That's real.
Are you still the person? Are you still a genuine hearted person when your back is against the wall type shit? So I feel like between 2022, 2023, that's what I feel. That's what I feel like. It was crazy because it was like in 2022, like one of my partners asked me like, cause he like my younger partner, but he was just like, when that moment you realized that you was like a grown up or shit was real, and I was just like. I guess I'm kind of figuring that out, but I could truly answer that question now. We're like, bro, like when life hits you and like, bro, it's no excuse. Cause
you look back at pictures, like old pictures, you're like, damn, what the hell was I thinking then? And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or
so I just be like,
about shit,
you going through so many phases. That's probably who you thought you was at that time. You know?
Yeah. And so, man, and I could truly say from 2021 up until now. It was so much learning myself as far as So I feel like right now being 27, I got a good idea. Yeah. But I'm still learning.
Right.
I feel like now I'm just growing more into the man I'm aspired to be versus
you could see it. You could envision that.
Right.
Okay.
I'm more growing into that versus being like I don't know where my direction at.
Okay.
I feel like I got the direction. I'm just growing into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I said that shit happened recent. Like I just turned off. Like I always been a mature person. But like just going through life shit.
Right. Yeah.
Like random
That's
shit
really,
happening.
Yeah.
And like, bro, you got a problem solve.
Yeah.
And like you at that age where
and
like,
you're not gonna fold, like
bro, never folded in hard times.
Right.
And I tell people all the time, man, like that shit is real. You can't say you a boss, you ain't never took no loss.
Yeah.
Or it's one thing to like I could truly say with the embroidery shit, like the first time it happened, I was just working fruits of my labor. Mm-hmm. But it's been multiple times where like, bro, I tell people all the time, business is this.
Up and down, roller coaster.
Up and down, bro. Yeah. And learning to live in to be humble.
Okay.
And my dad said this shit. Sure. He said live in humility, or he said practice humility or live in humiliation, which is true. I didn't been up, but I didn't been low. Mm-hmm. To the point where like I don't knock nobody hustle. Mm-hmm. How you get it, I don't knock it because I know where it's like, bro, shit is dark. Yeah. To the point where it's like, and I keep that.
And nobody knows sometimes.
And nobody knows.
Yeah.
And that shit is real. Mm-hmm. And then just as a creative, I'm a pretty mentally sound person for sure. Mm-hmm. But as a creative, that shit is already like a lot of creatives deal with that because it's a lot of a lack of regulation.
Yeah.
a lot of creators don't know how to regulate. A lot of people don't know how to regulate. It's like, rest assured, it's been times where I be like, bro, I'm putting my phone down and not necessarily on some, I have to break the social media shit and I'm really good. I only really be on social media. Business.
Right.
But I had to take a step back to learn that relationship, just learn how to regulate myself.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Put yourself in a space to where you could control your own.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Like, and that coming from just channeling energy, knowing who to keep around me, who to keep away from me. Yeah. You know, taking time for yourself too.
Oh yeah.
Just taking that time for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had talked about your dad.
Yeah.
Are both of your parents creative, or how are they?
It's crazy because they're not. Well, I can say I'm literally a mix of them. Like on some crazy shit that is.
A lot of people.
Yeah, like half and half
from somebody.
Yeah,
and it's always the parents.
Right, and I could truly say it's one of them things where, but they're not like, it's not prevalent. So it's like my dad, he can draw, and this motherfucker can build wood shit from scratch. So like already on some architect craftsman shit, like off the rip, but I never picked up on it. He was just some shit he had a knack for. He could just pick up wood and start to this day.
That's still art, for sure.
Bro, at a high level.
Yeah.
Virgil was an architect. He was an architect. That's like, he was an architect, literally, by degree.
Yeah.
By trade. So my dad could do shit like that. And then my mom, like I said, even with the shit, like we 5 and 6 in the thrift store, like that was already subconsciously developing my style.
That's like,
so they wasn't like prominent art people, like very much like my dad was a truck driver, my mom was like, worked at AT&T and stuff, like real hard working people.
Yeah.
But it was like, I don't know, but that mixture what created me type shit. So, but like, like my mom got the hustle, my dad got the hustle, my dad got some art skills, and it just all came, but it was never direct. Cause some parents be straight up art people, and they just, and that's probably what I'm gonna be.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be an art person that just pass it down to my child, and they gonna take it further than me.
Right.
But it was just like, bro, just two people that,
Okay.
Yeah.
What keeps you motivated in life?
Currently, bro, that shit just, I guess the intrinsic value. And my biggest thing, I tell people all the time, I'm trying to reach the heights I want to reach. Cause it's so much not about me. I know so many people that do creative shit. Mm-hmm. My goal, truthfully, to be on some West Side Gun shit. Right. I want to be a curator. Yeah. Like I tell people all the time, I want to be like an ASAP Yams. Yeah. I want to be like a West Side Gun. We're like, bro, I'm not the star. I'm a facilitator.
Yeah, just
I can be one of the people that can be in the spotlight.
In the back though.
My power is so much with like honing people. That's another thing. I got a real good skill set to honing people's skills.
Right. I noticed that as far as whenever I've seen you direct, single covers and stuff like that.
Yeah, like even, bro, that was a cool little accomplishment. The shit I did with D Gotti, and shout out to her and shout out to Norman. Norman's my partner from college. That's her manager now. So full circle moments. Yeah. But yeah, man, like that's where a lot of my power lie, and it's that's really what I want to do long term. But if it's one of them things where I got a skill set too, though. Yeah. Obviously, because I wouldn't be able to show people how to do shit if I didn't have the skill set. So, yeah.
Okay. Are you?
Oh, but see, bro, I get to talk.
Go ahead.
Answer your question though. But to keep another thing that keeps me motivated, just so I can put other people in position. That's like the biggest thing. But also, but just taking it away from creativity, just on some personal shit. One thing that I gotta get credit for, I feel like my girl keep me motivated, like for sure.
Oh yeah,
my girl.
That's very important.
Good energy, man. And then it's crazy because my girl now, she was like my RA in college, like so we always been close friends and shit. So
that's cool.
Yeah, like when you really align with the right person, is people. I will stress that to any, especially the creatives, to anybody but the creatives. If you can find someone that understands you as a creative. Because I dealt with a lot of that where I was in relationships, deep relationships, where I felt like I was not understood. To the point where I, like, when I was single and shit, I was stressed. I don't want you to love me. Understand me. Right. Love gonna come. If you truly understand me, now we rocking, because I always felt misunderstood. Yeah. To, like, having a person that believe in your program and just see what you see, and they just affirm that. Mm-hmm. It's on some protect and provide shit.
Yeah. What's your zodiac on that?
Huh?
What's your zodiac for real?
My zodiac, I'm a big Leo for sure.
Okay.
I'm a Leo.
Misunderstood for sure.
Yeah, Leo. My moon is a Scorpio.
See,
and my rising is a Sagittarius.
I don't know the moon and stuff, but,
bro. And it's crazy because once you learn that shit, bro. It's like it's crazy because the zodiac. Just knowing your normal one.
Yeah,
but it's crazy,
that's how I say I don't know the moon.
But just knowing your normal zodiac just that's the general shit. Once you start learning them other joints. But I don't know, like the Jupiters in the houses. Nah. Just
because the reason I asked that because I know a lot of creatives are definitely misunderstood. You know, like, and it's crazy because I think they have so much power and so much on their mind that it's like we can't please everybody. You know,
we can't please everybody, and then it's one of them things too where it's like it could be some art shit where it's just like the average person looking at that like, bro, that like the shit like. You know, like I said, I'm not bashing nobody. I'm just speaking my truth. Yeah. But like the shit with the X shit, it was so much like, bro. Even though I believe in my
him though, like you don't want to bash, but it's
yeah,
like,
but it's like I gotta speak
the egg shit.
And you gotta think about the amount of healing that it takes to even be able to speak on this shit with a clean heart.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like
you gotta be pure if you could talk about it.
It's pure to talk about it and with no bash.
For sure.
But it was just one of those things like when she was not believing in me, that shit was just subconsciously eating me up so much to the point of be like, bro, I'm craving understanding. Yeah. You gotta understand me first to be like, really understand what I'm trying to
me, that's like, that come with love too, you know, if you understanding me.
Understanding and trust, bro, because I'm telling you, bro, it was so much shit where like I was still getting my creative shit off, but it was just like, bro, I swear she was pushing me trying to push me on some normal job shit, and I'm like, whoa, you must don't understand. No, I work a normal job now. Yeah. So it was just like, nah, bro, you know, like, nah, I'm harnessing a lot of shit. I got a lot of shit harnessing. Right. Like, it'd be one thing if it's like, nigga, go get a job, like, it ain't working, but it's like, bro, a nigga is harnessing. Yeah. And you know, so now to the point I was just like, and I was still able to prevail creatively. So now that I'm aligned with the correct energy, bro, it's just a superpower is unlocked. Goes back to that talk of regulation. Mm-hmm. Regulation. Think about it. If you got think about it. Look at Kanye now. Kanye with Kim, nigga is crazy on meds, bro. Like all of this shit is going. He get with Bianca, in which she's actually she was actually like head of his Yeezy team. She's smart too. Type shit. Yeah, she just not like she looked good, but she she's like was part of Yeezy before they even did that. But you can see how much she's a creative and how much she understand him. Nigga, Kanye he ever been.
I feel like a creative need a creative to be able to.
Facts. And my girl is creative
to be themselves, you know?
Right, exactly. Or just find someone that know how to just understand.
Yeah.
But I totally understand.
It's just crazy because sometimes being a creative, if the person you're dealing with is not a creative, they not gonna understand. They gonna think that it's something else than more than, you know, you see something bigger or greater, you know?
And it's crazy trying to it's one thing to be like someone understanding that versus you gotta constantly try to explain that.
So how long does it take you to cut somebody off? Like,
oh man, to cut somebody off, man, it depends.
You know,
I didn't bro, sometimes it done been instant. Yeah. Shit, one thing about me, I gotta speak my truth. Shit. Yeah. I was on the apps, I was on the Hinges and Tinders and shit. You know, like we in the digital age, like but shit, you know, if I'm gonna speak my truth, I'm gonna speak my truth.
Nah, for sure.
But it's been certain times where I've been on dates with certain women. They were like, I instantly knew. Yeah. And it was certain shit where I'm like, real deal, like, I wouldn't say trauma bonding, but understanding someone so much that I stayed longer than I should have.
In this fucking
Or I just waited to the point where it's just like, oh yeah, you out of there before I had to like just double.
And it's messing up who you is and who you want to be, I feel like you know?
But if it's certain shit where it's the energy thing where like, nah, I'm not fucking with it, but it's happened times where it was just like, I need to let this shit go, but I'm still like dealing with it. That's why like the one Brent, the Where You At song by Brent, that shit hit so hard because that's real emotion.
You like that's for real.
When I heard that shit, like, bro, I could reference that a couple times over. Type shit. So I guess it really just depends on the person.
So do you say anything when you cut somebody off, or you just it's just like, oh, like let me just go ahead and They just won't hear from you without saying that.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm real big a man of closure and like
Okay.
closure.
I can respect that.
I'll let them know.
I ain't really know.
I
ain't no. I don't care about no closure. I just be like, well, that's it.
Bro,
I don't want you to try to convince me
I feel
to stay
like
longer if I've already stayed longer.
like
so
if you-
cut you off.
I feel that.
That's it.
I feel that.
Like
I feel that.
like if we
I'm just cut it off.
like if you know like okay then.
Yeah.
But I mean I respect to tell them,
and
but
then to keep it real, bro, cause I could truly say, cause I'm not gonna get on here and just act like I'm a saint. There's been many people where I done did that too, but that was because. But if I was ever locked, if I tell people all the time, if I ever had love with you, or I was locked in with you, like actually locked in with you, it would never be that. It would very much be an amicable split.
Right.
It's possible.
right.
Sometimes you're just dealing with an unreasonable person.
It's hard to.
And when that shit split, it's just gonna split however it's split. Bad, good, in between.
You just got to take it for however
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, because there are those people where it's like, okay, I do have to tell you this. Some people, it's like, you know what? I wouldn't mind if I just cut you off. But
some people, some people
where
that cut off route, it gotta be that.
I did
That's what I'm saying, like,
type of way, and you kind of hurt my feelings.
Cause
so I do want to tell you.
Facts.
Yeah, for sure.
It's levels too. It's subjective.
It is
person by person for sure.
Yeah.
That's
Because I feel like you be taking too much energy sometimes just explaining, so
bro, or
it's just like,
where it's like
it's just like all right.
I gotta open
especially
up.
if you're explaining it, they're not going to understand. You just keep it,
bro.
It's irritating.
You wasting your time,
or it's not even
like,
worth under. Some people it's not like, bro, you just getting the boot. That's just what it is.
Yeah,
Ain't no
for sure.
hassle. Ain't no about the. No, it's just what it is. I feel that.
Yeah,
for sure. I did both. To be honest, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So could you explain the time where you had to face adversity?
Oh, that's every day.
That's
every day. That's shit just with everything, man.
Because I know you were saying you deal with, you've been through.
Yeah, but my shit was more just like, bro, shit where I could wear with pride. Because like, bro, I'm able to be real enough to talk about shit that everybody go through. Yeah. It was like, bro, like I said, I was lifting Uber and there was another thing too, which is a full circle conference. 2021 going hard on the embroidery. Yeah. 2022 going hard, hit a block. I hit literally a creative burnout.
Yeah.
Where it was to the point where people want shit. It was just like, bro, I've exhausted my creative energy. Right. And when I did that, it kind of put me in a creative rut because creativity fuels me. It's part of me. Yeah. Bro, I gave too much to the point I creatively burnt out, which made me start doing Lyft and Uber again. Mm-hmm. So it's already like learning ups and downs. Yeah. Understanding that shit in totality. Then like it was a one day, bro, crazy because everything is everything. I thought it was the worst. Why God? Why me? And he was like, nah. Like that shit what Jay-Z said, shit don't happen to you, shit happen for you. Yeah. I'm doing Lyft and Uber and shit, crazy. My homie I was in his wedding, he recently got married. Shout out to my partner Link and his wife Jazz. When they got married,
congrats.
They had the bachelor party in Miami and shit. Yeah, man. Shout out to them, man.
Congrats.
You don't even know them, but you like seeing
congrats.
Shout out to Congrats.
I'll kill this a little corner.
I fuck with that, bro.
Yeah.
But he had the bachelor party in Miami, so I was about to hustling up the money, about to do that. Then I was hustling up the money because my partner E-Man, he shot a video out in Greece. So we was it was like I was just working, getting my money, about to do that. Boom. Bro, Lyft, I was out in Forney. I don't know if y'all know where Forney at, but out in the middle of nowhere, kinda.
For sure.
They took me down a road, bro, that it turned into a normal road, but then the road ran out. So imagine like a black street just like new. Mm-hmm. Then it stopped and it dropped off. And when it dropped off, bro, my car dropped probably like a foot and a half onto just jagged ass rocks. Busted the oil pan out of my car, blew my engine. Car gone.
Damn.
Keep in mind, I'm making the money off my car. Yeah. So that's just a summer shit. So that's just like a source of income while I was rebuilding the embroidery shit again. So it was like, not that I wasn't doing it, but it was just to the point where I burnt myself out that now I'm regulating myself. Yeah. I go to my workspace in like 6 hours, whatever we got done in 6 hours, we leaving. We're not doing 12, 14 hours no more. The most I ever did in my workspace was 26. Okay. And it's 26 hours for real because I got it documented to the point where it ain't no cap in it. Yeah. I was in my workspace for 26 hours. Just like doing shit like just that. Straight. And that's the mad part of a creative mind. Yeah. That's not healthy. Yeah. Not healthy. I'm not gonna be the nigga that's gonna push that on people. I'm telling people work smarter than harder and regulate yourself.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Test yourself.
this shit is a marathon, not a 100-meter dash.
Yeah.
Bro, so
sure.
when that shit happens, losing all of that shit. So of course, source of income, bread low, bills still coming.
Yeah.
Now it's like just back to square one type shit. So now I have to like use my creativity to get back up, and then from there, economy fucked up. So now it's like, bro, had to get a job, but at the same time, nothing wrong with that. I got a fucking degree.
Yeah.
So it's like if I got a fucking degree, me having a job, that's like, and that's one thing I tell people all the time: duality.
Yeah.
Don't be a one-trick pony if you don't have to be.
Yeah.
I'm a very much a left brain, right brain type of nigga. Like I'm smart. So shoot, you know, I was talking with my one partner.
That's
partner
that
Ryan.
Leo in you.
Yeah,
I already hear all the Leo in you right
Leo
now.
Shit, man, pride. Bro, another thing about Leo,
I'm
man,
sitting here like,
another thing about Leo shit was one thing I tell people all the time. I never operate with an ego. I'm very down to earth. Anybody, I got friends of all different demographics. My biggest thing that I felt like adversity that broke me down in my low times was breaking my ego.
right.
Well, no, not ego. I don't operate in ego. It's pride. I'm one of the motherfuckers. I will suffer before I ask anybody for anything.
He just changed it, like, yeah.
Before anything,
you know what?
I will be down on my dick
I feel that.
and not count nobody's pocket.
Yeah.
Not blame nobody or not be like, well, why this nigga didn't help? It's like, bro. So, but just to know that I had to like sometimes rely on a support system. I'm usually like the person that supported everyone else or helped other people out, but had to be on the flip coin of that. That truly broke pride to the point where it's like I had to break it in my personal life to the point now I don't have no pride when it comes to business or creative matters.
Yeah.
Because I had to break it in my own personal life to be like, bro, had to ask, love my blood brother to death. Nigga never forsaken me. Like, bro, times where it's like, it was shit in which I owed him and he never like, bro, I know you got me. We blood. Mm-hmm. You know, my mama, like, and not saying that like, because I'm still very much was getting it on my own, but it's time you could get it and still fall short.
No,
but just
sure.
to know that I got real angels on earth that care about me. Right. And I tell people, whenever you got them people in your life, man, you feed into them, you feel into them, and you make sure they good. All
right. That's how you want to end it, or you got anything we haven't covered?
Oh man, I was about to shit. I thought we was gonna keep on talking.
Hey,
but shit,
you know.
I guess I can plug. Man, I guess
I know you got. I know you got a lot of things. You know,
yeah,
coming in the future. So, what do you have like coming next?
Oh, coming next.
Is that you got something that you want the people to look forward to?
Music dropping. I'm working with a lot of artists as far as making sure they shit tight. Making sure like boot camp shit and like I tell you all the time, like I'm always a student. You know, I know that I know nothing.
Yeah. You
know, but as far as like the people that I'm working with getting they shit executed, like my biggest thing this year is execution. Cause I was watching this Toby Negro. It was a real, like sometimes you just these signs of the universe, God, whatever you believe in, come in just certain small shit. It was just like 10 seconds. He said one thing that he learned, it don't matter how good you are. Everybody good.
Yeah.
How are you executing? That goes back to that brain to reality. Think about how much shit you had in your brain, but it was a compromise of money, a compromise of art, a compromise of something where it didn't come out. It sufficed. You was proud of it, but this wasn't brain to reality with no compromise. My mindset now is 100% filtration. And I'm building a team of people where everything we do go through a straining process.
How you execute.
Execute is going through a straining process where it's like people that I trust. Like my another one of my close
That's the word.
Friends.
Word of the episode, how you execute.
Execution. Like even down to like, you know, my team of people. These are all people where it's like no yes man.
Yeah.
Shit gotta be hard. shit gotta be good. But the thing about it, none of us operate in pride and ego. We can tell a nigga, bro, yo, hey, you gotta push that better. Or I feel like, hey, bro, this shit dropped off right there. And them niggas can sharpen me the exact same way. Iron sharpen iron.
Getting better.
Like my pod, I tell people all the time, I get my best verses when I record my best friend E-Man. This nigga would not let me. We could be midway through a verse. Nah, cut that. Like, and it's never, oh no, nigga, I'm trying to get my shit off. It's more like, I understand his expertise so much, and I know that he's trying to bring the best out of me, bro. We in boot camp with it. Yeah, and that's the way I operate my team. And not even, but it's all within constructive criticism. I tell people all the time, this is a pet peeve. And I just feel like if more people embody this shit, and I tell people all the time, never give criticism without a resolution or a solution. How many times have niggas said, oh, this shit sucked? But you didn't tell a nigga like, hey, bro, your mix off. You need to do this better. Or your bars
is a part of growth.
Loose right here.
It's just a part of growth.
A part of growth, you know.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I tell people all the time,
accountability.
Only give constructive criticism, or give. Well, you should always be constructive. It should never just be like bad.
Yeah.
You know, constructive criticism, but always offer a solution. If you say, hey, this need to be tight, tell me how to fix it. If not, then shit, you know, you just pointing some shit out. Or, you know, versus being like, hey, I feel like this and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really just execution. So the music is coming. And, you know, like, bro, the ideas I have, I got some shit where
so
it's
y'all
like, bro,
follow him.
Yeah, bro, you'll definitely, everybody will be extended. And it's like, keep in mind.
Tell them you know, all that.
Oh, yeah,
you know.
yeah, definitely. So all handles, KidKen_817. All handles will never change.
For sure.
Another thing, I do a workout page as well with one of my close friends, my partner Ryan. I got a workout page, them Texas boys. We about to start dropping merch for that. So
look out for the what is it, Rude Boy Revenge?
Rude Boy Revenge, drops. That shit coming. But bro, hey, I'll give it to you. But I don't know how good y'all can edit and shit. I am working on I ain't gonna disclose the name.
Okay. Because
the name is gonna be the everything.
Right.
But I am dropping the original brand. Like, another thing as far as creative growth, I feel like I am, I will always have like the embroidery shit on the side, but I feel like a lot of lines where people was thinking that was all I had to offer. And it's like, nah, nigga, I got like
more avenues.
I got like shit drawn out. Yeah. It's just getting the right resources to present that vision to the world. So I'm actively working on getting that correct so I can present a brand. And when I do that, I'm taking that shit to the top. Like, in the way in which I present this brand to the world, it's encompassing.
It's climbing.
It's music.
Yeah.
Oh, we on timing?
No, I'm saying
climbing.
We on timing. Yeah, we on timing too, though.
Hey, I'm gonna get into the people. I'm on the man of the people. I ain't trying to get long-winded, but I got them Texas boys, brand loading, working on music. Yeah, I'm working on a collaborative project with one of my close friends, my younger homie, my homie Mac T. I helped him on some of like his creative direction and shit, but we gonna get a full project in. I'm gonna get a full project in with my brother E-Man while also helping him. I put together the marketing plan for his first album, helped him very closely with his first marketing plan for his project that he rolling out. And then I'm gonna help him with his second album too. So really, once again, the shit that I want to do, I'm practicing it. Cause this is the shit that Issa Rae said, where everybody they think networking is this. Oh, well, this nigga up here's I gotta work. Bro, networking is right here. This is networking.
Yeah.
Let's come and go, bro. Let's do this. Let's do this instead of this type of shit.
Yeah.
That's crabbing. That's damn near very much close to crab in a bucket. Yeah. Versus being like, bro, you're dope. You're dope.
Appreciate it.
You know, I like
that's what we
shit.
do here, you know, in the room. Yes. You know.
Yeah.
We appreciate, you know, the artists around
dope shit,
in the
bro.
city, you know, and we just shed light on them because you know, they don't get the chance to be able to, you know, express themselves. So, but my ad name is, you know, this Backwood Q _ on everything, and then we have Maggie here. What is your ad name?
My ad name is my name, Shanti Hopkins, or Maggie JC.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I know it ain't Shanti.
It is.
But yeah, so y'all like stay tuned, like and subscribe. We'll be dropping every month. This kid Ken here.
I appreciate it.
It's an honor to have you, man.
Likewise, and
maybe next time, in a couple years, you be back even more.
This home team.
My
biggest thing. This is my goal, man. The highest I can take these heights to, bro. And this is one thing that I noticed, like with a lot of artists, how they get to certain heights, but they'll stop fucking with certain things. It's like, bro, if I could be like, bro, my goal is to like get to a certain point where like, bro, I'm bringing people in here. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like to the point where
that's
like,
the
bro,
goal.
That's the goal, bro.
That's the main goal.
I tell people all the time, bro, I'm a foot soldier too.
For sure.
Like, bro, like I said, like if I fuck with you, I push your shit. Like it's that bro, another influence, bro.
And that's why we
business. Rick Ross.
Oh yeah, Rick Ross for sure.
That's like one of because bro, when he say that shit, we're like, bro, that's your dog. Yeah. You need to push a dog brand like it's yours or like.
Nah, yeah.
I live by that shit. But I'm never on but I've never been, niggas don't support me type shit. I just put art into the world. Yeah. And that's another thing I do. When I put art into the world, if you gravitate to it, you fucked with it.
For sure.
I didn't have to sell it to you.
Yeah.
Let
it come to you. That's true art. Yeah. That's an episode 1 for us. We gone.
For sure.